Let's be real. Right now, you're either on the edge of a breakthrough or stuck in a loop of excuses, distractions, and wasted potential. Wake up. This isn't just another video. It's the wake-up call you didn't know you needed to finally take control. Since COVID, the world has shifted in ways we couldn't predict, and not exactly for the better. Life became dull, routine, and gray, and somewhere in the chaos, so did we. That spark, that drive, it faded. And if you're honest with yourself, you can feel it too. Every new year, the same lie gets repeated. Next year will be my year, for real this time. But was it in 2023? Number in 2024? Probably not, and newsflash, it won't be in 2025 either, unless you force it to be. So give me 7 minutes, just 7, and I'll show you how to lock in for 2025 like your life depends on it. Because it does. But here's the deal. I'm not here to motivate you. Motivation, that's a sugar rush, quick and fleeting. I'm not selling candy. I'm here to give you the hard truth, the tools, and the relentless mindset you need to finally make this your year. Now I know you've been trying, or at least you think you have. Maybe you started a workout plan but quit after 2 weeks because life got busy. Or you wrote down some goals that were vague enough to ignore, like, I just want to be better. Better at what? Breathing. Come on. You've been doing that since birth. Trying isn't enough if you're half-assing it. You're not failing because life is unfair. Even though it is, you're failing because you're waiting for life to magically align itself with your vibes. But guess what? It won't. You have to align yourself with your goals. And alignment starts with the one thing you're wasting the most, your time. You're probably used to saying, I don't have time. Funny, because you had time to scroll TikTok for 3 hours yesterday. You had time to binge-watch a series you've already seen 4 times because it's absolute cinema. And you had time to lay in bed staring at the ceiling, thinking about how you don't have time. Do you see it now? You have time. You're just terrible at using it. Let's break it down. You have 24 hours in a day. Sleep? Let's say 8 hours if you're lucky. Work or school? Another 8. Eating, existing? 2 more hours. That still leaves 6 hours unaccounted for. Now ask yourself, what am I doing with them? If you can't answer that without stuttering, there's your problem. We live in an era where you can learn literally anything for free, or close to it. Want to start a business? Tutorials, templates, and even AI tools are everywhere. Want to get shredded? Apps, YouTube channels, and communities have your back. Want to pick up a skill? Coding, public speaking, drawing, editing. The resources exist. Your phone isn't the enemy, it's a tool. But if you treat it like a toy, it'll treat you like a joke. And here's the kicker. Tools are useless without a plan. Saying, I want to save money is cute. But are you tracking expenses, automating savings, or are you just hoping your bank account will surprise you like a physics exam on Monday? The same goes for fitness, learning, relationships, everything. Goals are useless without systems. Systems are what make you show up on the days you don't feel like it. They're the meal preps, the study schedules, the workout plans, the boring routines that get results. Systems are what separate the people who achieve from the people who talk about achieving. And that brings me to the ugly truth about the grind. It's not supposed to feel good. It's supposed to feel necessary. The grind isn't glamorous. It's waking up early to work out when your body begs for more sleep. It's saying no to social plans so you can study or work on your side hustle. It's putting in effort when no one's clapping for you. The grind is repetitive, boring and uncomfortable. But guess what? That's the price of transformation. The sooner you stop expecting every step to feel exciting, the sooner you'll start seeing results. Success isn't built on passion alone. It's built on persistence, discipline, and doing what needs to be done, even when you don't want to. But here's the silver lining. You don't have to grind the old-fashioned way. Times have changed. Opportunities are everywhere, and technology is your greatest ally, if you use it wisely. We're living in the most resource-rich era of all time. If you want to make money, opportunities are literally at your fingertips. Freelancing platforms, AI tools, digital marketplaces, the potential is massive. If you want to master a skill, tutorials are free, communities are welcoming, and creators are ready to guide you. Coding, public speaking, drawing, video editing, whatever you want, the resources exist. So if you're stuck, it's not because the opportunities aren't there. It's because you're not grabbing them. And here's a harsh truth. Scrolling through inspirational content isn't the same as taking action. You can watch 100 videos like this one, but until you actually apply what you learn, nothing changes. Stop being a passive consumer of inspiration. Start being an active participant in your own life. Now let's address one of the biggest myths holding you back: balance. You've been sold this idea that you can balance everything perfectly: work, life, growth, rest. Spoiler alert, balance is overrated. If you want something badly enough, you have to let other things slide. That doesn't mean burning out. It means prioritizing like your future depends on it. Because it does. Your goals can't be an afterthought squeezed into the cracks of your schedule. They need to take center stage. And for that to happen, you need to ask yourself one big question. Am I really trying? It's easy to say you're trying, but are you really? Or are you just dabbling? There's a difference between effort and consistent effort. One gets you short-term results, if any. The other transforms your life. If you're not where you want to be honest with yourself. Is it because the world is against you? Or is it because you haven't fully committed? Are you waiting for the perfect moment? Or are you making the moment perfect? You can't half commit and expect full results. Life doesn't work that way. Here's the thing. I'm not saying this as someone who's perfect. I'm not. But I can confidently say that I'm the best version of myself that I've ever been. Why? Because I stopped waiting for success to find me and started forcing it. And if I can do that, why can't you? Let's be real. You and I aren't so different. We both have 24 hours in a day, the same internet, and the same potential to make a change. The only difference is what we do with it. This isn't just a video, it's a wake-up call. A reminder that you don't have to settle for another gray, uninspired year. You have the power to bring the color back, to reignite that spark, and to make 2025 the year you finally stop saying, "Next year will be my year," and start saying, "This year is mine." So are you in? Or are we going to have the same conversation next year? The choice is yours.